What's up, guys? It's LOH with Low Tech. We're doing a quick unboxing, overview, and review of the ISAD 350A, better known as the BaseQi for Surface Book. This is a micro SD to full-size SD card adapter, but it's fitted specifically for the Surface Book. They make a lot of these for the MacBook series, MacBook Pro, things like that. The idea is to make sure that everything is actually flush with the hardware of the device, so you don't actually have anything sticking out of the SD card slot, so you can leave it in there permanently and get more storage space. And in a device like the Surface Book, where you can't easily upgrade the storage, much like you can't really easily update it inside of a MacBook, it's an easy way to get some long-term storage into there. With SD cards going, 200 gigabytes and north nowadays, it's an easy way to get some storage. So taking a look at what comes in the box, this is the whole thing. It's just the little thing that you would expect to get when you buy an SD card, because it looks just like you would get an SD card. Nothing too amazing here. Nobody really knows the serial number on these things, so I won't really go over that stuff. It is made of aluminum, at least the outer part here, which the MacBook is made of aluminum. The Surface Book is made of, I think, magnesium alloy, so it's not exactly the same, but at least it's metal. Taking a look at the back, it has all different languages on how to actually insert it into your computer. Not too useful. Let's peel this open if we can. If not, scissors are on hand. And I might speed up this process for you if it doesn't actually go fast. All right. There we go. It's not really sold in stores, at least I don't know any stores that sell them, so I'm not sure why they make the packaging so hard to open, but here it is. Very, very tiny. Nothing too spectacular about it. They say this is aluminum, but it doesn't feel like aluminum, it feels like plastic. But anyways, yeah. Let's open the memory really quick. These ones are sold in stores, so they are predictably needing of scissors. That one had cutouts, not sure why. At least I expect. And it's actually easier to open. So the memory card goes right here on the side. This is 128 gigabytes. Under $40 to get something like this. And there you go. You probably couldn't even tell that it's plugged in. Obviously it's not heavy. You're not going to notice any difference inside of the weight, but let's go ahead and power on. Well, actually, I'll just go ahead and plug this into the Surface Book, and we can see that there we go. It does go completely flush. You can't really feel it at all. The color match is okay. It's not exactly the best color match that I've seen. I'm sure you could see it on camera exactly where it is. So it's a little bit darker than the material around of it. I'm guessing this is aluminum. This is magnesium. But it's still fine. It's not a problem. So power on the device. And hopefully that's in focus, but we can see that we have 116 gigabytes of storage available. As you'll notice, the Windows partition itself was only 118 gigabytes of storage, so we've effectively doubled the storage. The price of this little device is about $25. There is a coupon code that I found for make $5 off. I'll see if I have one. I'll put it underneath in the link. And then the SD card, there's a variety of different ones. This one's from Patriot. Depending on what brand you actually want to get, you can get them for different prices. but it makes it 116 gigabytes for the 125 after formatted storage. So if you have the 128 gigabyte, which is the smallest version they sold of the Surface Book, it might be a good idea to look into investing this. There is one caveat to this implementation as opposed to the Surface, or as opposed to the MacBooks, is that this SD card, while yes, it's plugged into the device, is not always plugged into the device. So if you are ever taking it out, you're going to lose this SD card. So you can't use it as, installation of media necessarily, because you're not always going to have it. So it's more for long-term storage than anything else. So that does limit some of the uses. You won't be installing Steam games onto it or anything like that. Especially, the write speeds are not going to be anything near what you're going to get off the hard drive. This one says, I think it goes up to like 80 megabits a second or 80 megabytes a second for read, which is okay. It's in line with, what a pretty full hard drive would get you most of the days. But these are SSDs inside the regular computer, so it's going to be substantially slower. But for long-term storage things, you're not going to be writing to and from a lot, especially since micro SD cards wear out over time, just like all other media, but micro SD cards especially. It's a pretty good solution, and unless you were looking for it, you would never know that I have one installed. Thanks for watching, guys. This is LOH Low Tech. This is a quick look, review, unboxing, all the above of the BaseQi for Surface Book micro SD to full-size SD adapter. Subscribe.